So whether you're buying or selling a home, chances are the number one annoyance that you're experiencing is a lack of communication from your real estate agent. Is this happening because they're on the go trying to track down answers to your questions, or getting bids on repairs for you, or finding a buyer for your home? Probably not. What are they doing with their day that's really preventing you from being able to pick up the phone, call, or text, and an email? Let's talk about it. So during the interview stage, when I was first getting into real estate back in like 2015, I couldn't figure out why I kept getting asked how I do on the phone. Whether I can hear the word no and then just like keep dialing, how I do with angry people on the phone, like stuff like that. And again, more stuff turned out. In order to stay in business, real estate agents need to dedicate a large portion of their day to being on the phone, contacting people that might be ready, willing, and able to do business now and in the future. Unfortunately, for them and for you, that means that in order for them to be able to have a stable income that they can depend on, they need to be disciplined in the practice of generating new business. If they aren't disciplined in the practice of generating new business, what they'll see are these hills and valleys in their production every year. And what will end up happening is, with those hills and valleys will come periods of the year where they'll make money, and periods of the year where they won't. And believe it or not, there's actually a huge training and coaching industry within the real estate world. This shouldn't be a big revelation, but this whole industry helps to new and experienced agents understand and develop habits that are much more effective at being a more successful real estate agent, to help you get to that point. Now, I know what you're thinking. What does this have to do with me? I'm just trying to sell my house. I need to sell my house. I need to do that so I can PCS, so I can get out of here. Why aren't they calling me back? Well, in order for them to be disciplined with that practice, they need to do it every single day. And if they're really good about it, they'll block out huge portions of their calendar, especially in the morning, and have dedicated time of their day specifically for this purpose. That means that during that time, everything becomes less important than finding tomorrow's business. During that time, your agent isn't working to try to find you a home. They aren't trying to find a buyer for your home. They aren't trying to answer questions that you might have. They're focusing on themselves because that's what they have to do in order to survive, essentially. This is our job, and we need to feed ourselves, right? We need to feed our families, so that makes sense. It makes sense that that's how they should all be, right? So is that how all of them are? Well, not necessarily. Thinking about moving to Fairbanks? Well, click on the link below for my free relocation guide, where I talk about top schools, top neighborhoods, and so much more. One of the things that we figured out a long time ago is that by working together as a team and actually supporting each other and having one person dedicated to generating new business, the rest of the team could focus on client service and achieving our clients' goals. So our sales team isn't spending any time generating tomorrow's business because they don't need to. So because I spend all of my time generating new business for my team, they're able to spend all of their time working to achieve your goals because they're not hung up on where their next client's going to come from. What it means is, essentially, your agent isn't worried about whether or not they're going to be able to provide their family with food for the next month. And because of that, they're fully engaged in accomplishing your goals and not just their own, because achieving your goals achieves their goals. So if they focus on your goals, their goals are met. So later on, when a friend asks you, why you chose the real estate company that you did, do you want to say, I chose them because I heard them on the radio? Or do you want to choose a company that was built on a system that was basically top down to serve their clients' needs first? Because that's what the service industry should even be about in the first place, right? Does that make sense? I hope this video helped to kind of shine a little bit of a light on why your agent might not be calling you back. It isn't because they don't want to, it's because in order to survive, they have to focus on some of their needs before focusing on yours. Like I said, though, this isn't the only path. So if you'd like a little bit more information about the kind of client service or client focus path that we walk at Apex Realty Group, you can give us a call, 907-885-0316, or you can reach out to us on our website at www.fbxhomesearch.com. We've been helping folks in the interior of Alaska for a long time now, and we'd love to show you a different way. Have a great day.